Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Glenn Shirley, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
J.C. Embry is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start.
First pitch, 107.
The pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gill is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Shirley has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Line softly toward the hole. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Thomas Nicholas gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
So digging in now, Michael Black. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the second baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Black.
Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch.
Oh. 1-1.
here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And they've taken a 1-run lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So now to the plate, Walter Beckman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No outs, nobody on. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Swing and a liner. Foul. And another foul ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Hit in the air to left field. Suzuki has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Batting third, left shortstop, Mark Drake.
Now at the plate, Mark Drake. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. Alan Hudgens will be next. 1 out, nobody on. Line hard, but foul. The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2. 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping up to the plate, Alan Hudgens. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Nope. And there's ball 1. Runners going. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's a swipe at the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Into the box now, William Goddard. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 1-0 delivery. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's ball 3. Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Drake at second. Hudgens is over at first with one away. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Into the box, Willie Gill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Into the box now, James Martinez. First delivery to him on the way.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 0-1 delivery, fouled off. Two down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Reds 2 and the Cubs nothing. Leading off the inning, Sito Suzuki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Suzuki is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 2-1.
Ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Chop to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Settling in now, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. So a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
The next Cub up, Jimmy Grimes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1. Here it comes.
Nope.
Ball 1.
1-0.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's well foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Jason Kipnis would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jason.
And is the second
Kipnis.
baseman, Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
Two and 0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1.
3-1.
2 out with the man at first. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping up now, Ryan Buckner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Now the 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Left side, but well foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery.
Nope, outside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Ready with the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Good battle. Count remains full. 2 down, runners at first and second. In the air out to straightaway left. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He's in at second safely, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Batting ninth.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
In now, Thomas Nicholas, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Buckner rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's in there, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there. If you're a pitcher, Dero, you're facing the opposing pitcher and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I gotta believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Standing in now, J.C. Embry, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's running in there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds 2. Leading off the inning, Britt Minton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Britt Minton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball well outside. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And he lays off again. Ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
The pitcher.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
The pitcher, Glenn Shirley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Black.
Ready for another chance? Michael Black, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Black, 33 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. From the stretch, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in now, Walter Beckman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball one.
Runners are at first and second with one away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
They often say in baseball it's better to be lucky than good. This pitcher's been having a rough go of it lately, but that diving catch right there might have saved this inning and possibly saved the game.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Drake. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
1-2. Here it is.
2-2 the count.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A couple of walks, but no damage. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called, is manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman. That's popped up. Left fielder coming in, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The center fielder.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Into the box, Heath Armstrong. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And it's quickly 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Black onto the grass, and that's in there. Base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So in now for Chicago, Sito, Suzuki. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Popped him up. Martinez waits on it. He's got it one away.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with two runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
In now, Jesse Padilla. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
At the ball.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runners are at second and third with one down. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and 1-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Jimmy Ryan.
At the plate, Jimmy Grimes, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. One out and a runner on second base. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball inside.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alan Hudgens. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the first baseman, William Goddard.
To the plate now, William Goddard. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box now, Willie Gill, as he'll take a look at ball one. He hit a sac fly earlier. 1-0 home. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate now, James Martinez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Two, here it is. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well, and it's back to a 1-run game now at 5-4.
Hey, not hit all that hard, B-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Standing in now, Britt Minton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Runners are at first and third with none out. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Michael Jordan will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Reds, number 45, Michael Jordan.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now back, second baseman, Michael Black.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Black. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second home run of the game as they open up a 4-run lead.
Hey, you drive to the park and dream of coming through with a big knock with runners in scoring position. Bases loaded in that situation. Didn't try and do too much. They always tell yourself, calm yourself down and just get that guy in from third. You got him all.
This is what makes it so tough to be a pitcher, right? You have them loaded, no place to put anybody. You make one bad pitch in one swing. 4 runs on the board. A huge swing in this one.
Matt Brister will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
The third baseman.
In now, Walter Beckman. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. A ball and a strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mark Drake.
At the plate, Mark Drake. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Still only one out in the inning. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 31, Alan Hudgens.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Alan Hudgens. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 1-0. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Now in the box, William Goddard. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, that's off the plate.
In there, 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. A runner on first with 2 away. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But a big inning here as they bat around and push 7 runs across the plate to take the lead. 3 innings complete. The Reds lead it 9-5. Chase Arellano is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Chase Arellano.
Now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He drew a walk his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Buckner. From the stretch.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Matt Brister. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the right fielder, J.C. Embry.
Stepping in, J.C. Embry. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Drake has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Andres Ortega will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring.
Number 11, Andres Ortega.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Willie Gill.
The left fielder, Willie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
To the plate now, James Martinez. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, center fielder, Britt Minton.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Britt Minton. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's cool.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the stretch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Into the box now, Chase Arellano, and they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Michael Black.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Michael Black, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Men on third with 2 down. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We played 4 full. Reds out in front, 10-5. Fernando Liriano takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 23, Fernando Liriano.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Popped up. Goddard in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Digging in once again, Pete Armstrong. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The left fielder, number 24, Cito Suzuki.
Ready now, Cito Suzuki. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-0 the count. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Standing in, Jesse Padilla. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They've got some work to do. It's 10-5. Jose Serrano is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Jose Serrano.
Ready once again, Walter Beckman.
Leading off for the Reds, the third baseman, Walter Beckman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. This one's flared out toward left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Mark Drake.
Now at the plate, Mark Drake, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate now, Alan Hudgens, as with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still lead it though, 10-5. William Ting takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Reds, number 2, William Ting.
New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
The catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. The 1-1 home is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis, runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Here comes the first pitch. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball. Ting, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 2-1 home. And he popped him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate. Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Freddie Santiago will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Santiago.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, J.C. Embry. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Six runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. This is popped up. Beckman is under it, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Reds 10 and the Cubs 6. Ronnie Wickert makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Ronnie Wickert.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, William Goddard.
William Goddard.
Pitch on the way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Kipnis has it. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 33, Willie Gill.
So striding in, Willie Gill. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a screwball is off the plate away for ball 1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Kipnis, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, James Martinez.
At the plate, James Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Two out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order as the lead holds at 10-6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jacob Wilcox is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ken Jarrell is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Sammy Sosa is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Garrett Miklas will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Miklas.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And it's 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count remains full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Nicholas Horner will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Horner.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Horner, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The batter, number 3, shortstop
Oliver Blanco will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Oliver Blanco.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third here, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Avi Millar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 36, Avi Millar.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. The 0-1 pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field. Minton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Reds are on top 10-7. Garrett Miklas is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Nicholas.
Oliver Blanco will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop.
Corner. Now at shortstop.
Kevin Gossman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
For the Chicago Cubs, number 40, Kevin Gossman. Now at third base.
Ron Wolf is also into the ball game, as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Number 5, Ron Wolf.
Robbie Dietz will also enter as he takes over at third base. Alberto Fernandez is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Britt Minton.
The center fielder, Britt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count. Nope, that's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Gets dirty and gloves it. The throw. Wow.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Sergio Acevedo is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 13.
Striding into the box, Ken Gerald. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Buckner is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Black.
Raymond Jang will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Raymond Jang.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still lead it though, 10-7. Aroldis Chapman is out from the bullpen here, as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Aroldis Chapman.
Manuel Alvarado will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Alvarado.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Minton is there, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Buckner. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's 6 out.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gerald will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 40, Kevin Gausman.
Alberto De La Rosa will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For the Cubs, number 29, Alberto De La Rosa.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7. Is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Chet Steadman.
Robert Pyle is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
A ball and 2 strikes. Steadman, a California-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Robert Pyle becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Claude Metz will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 34, Claude Metz.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Number 31, Allen Hudson.
Willie Molina will position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Willie Molina.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acevedo is there, two gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Now back, first baseman, William Goddard.
Howard Cronin will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away.
Cronin.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. A ball and a strike. A ball and two strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds leave one. They still lead it, though, 10-7. Robert Pyle remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning.
Number 9,
Claude Metz will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now at shortstop, number 34, Claude
Howard Cronin will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Robert Pyle.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rodney Friedman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Luke Hernandez is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
So now to the plate, Robbie Dietz, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And it's 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now a hard liner, but foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate, Sergio Acevedo, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Standing in now, Alberto Fernandez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Cubs are down to their final strike here, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
2-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now batting, Oliver Blanco. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. A little low. It's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Here now the 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this one onto the bag at first, and that will conclude matters here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Cincinnati scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Glenn Shirley is the winning pitcher of record. Thomas Nicholas gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.